approximately a year and a half ago, it came to our attention that the teaching assistants were on a completely different contract to the rest of our workforce. In essence, this meant that the teaching assistants were getting paid for more hours than they worked and were getting approximately 6 weeks holiday more than the rest of our staff. This led us to take legal advice as to the position of Durham County Council. As a result of that legal advice, we became aware that there was a real potential for equal pay claims if we did not address this issue. That finds us where we are today.
Some of those equal pay claims, which cite teaching assistants as the comparator, have already crystallised, haven't they? But can you explain how the consultation process was undertaken?
Yeah, the consultation process started immediately, whereby we invited the trade unions in and explained the situation to them. We then went out to consultation on numerous occasions with the teaching assistants. Also, a number of ballots took place, and we find ourselves in the situation we are today, whereby 2 trade unions have accepted our final offer and 2 trade unions haven't. I'd like to emphasise throughout the whole process, Durham County Council have had an open door policy to all trade unions, and almost weekly meetings have taken place.
Can you explain how ACAS were involved in this? And also, can you outline what that offer was?
Yes, certainly. We invited ACAS in July this year, along with the relevant trade unions. We agreed on an offer which was the teaching assistants would get paid for the hours which they worked and receive their holidays pro rata. We further agreed to delay implementation of this until April 2017 with 2 years compensation.
How important is it that the public understand what this is all about?
I think it's very important. I think there's a lot of misinformation. The main one of which is that this is a cost-cutting exercise for Durham. It absolutely isn't. Durham County Council do not benefit financially. We do not pay the teaching assistants. The schools pay the teaching assistants. This is about the equal pay claim risk, which potentially could cost the council millions and millions of pounds. And it also is legally not right and morally not right that we have teaching assistants in a much, much more advantageous position than the rest of our staff.
Can I ask what the Council's response is to the latest round of industrial action?
I would say that we're really, really disappointed. This is obviously going to have some impact on our schools, but also we're even more disappointed in so much as we've actually been in further discussions with Unison only last week. Therefore, to know that they're going ahead with the industrial action is, I can't reiterate enough, a huge disappointment to us.
What sort of impact do you think this will have on schools in County Durham?
Well, we're hoping that we can keep the impact to a minimum. Last time that the unions decided to take industrial action, 80% of our schools did remain open and the majority of our teaching assistants did report in for work. We are really hoping that that will be the case this time and the impact again will be minimal.
Where do we go from here?
We will continue to work with the head teachers, the governors, the senior leadership teams to minimise the impact on schools and on the children and obviously on the parents. We continue to keep our door open to Unison and hopefully we will see an end to this industrial action and a way forward.